It's the state of Maritime Wrestling.
Hello and welcome to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast, episode 11, with the host, the Maritime Wrestling Superfan himself, Connor Cook. I have a lot of results from the recent shows that were going on last weekend, and there's a lot of shows that I have to catch up with. So, yeah, East Coast Pro Wrestling had their Celtic Chaos show. The Kaizen Pro Wrestling had two of their shows, which was Battle on the Bridge, on the McDonald Bridge in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and the Kaizen Pro Wrestling presents Death Wish at Olney Landing. And also, the New Brunswick Professional Wrestling Association had their Old Home Week Cup 3 show in Woodstock, and they also had their show in Doketown, New Brunswick, for the Doketown Destruction 3. And wrestling in Windsor, Nova Scotia. So, I'm going to start off with East Coast Pro Wrestling Celtic Chaos. So, East Coast Pro Wrestling is based in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. They have shows, they have events like in New Waterford, usually around there, the Cape Breton. And it's really awesome to see that they're having a 19 and up show at an ale house, which is cool. So, the match, I have the results for each of the matches at this event. So, the East Coast Pro Wrestling Celtic Roots champion, the Newfoundland Nightmare Justin Newhook, defeats Thad Howard and the Ghost Ricky Mortis, making his East Coast Pro Wrestling debut. And well, I have a lot of great things to say about Justin Newhook. He's the man. He's an awesome guy, and he's also one half of the best tag team in the damn business, Sabotage, and he's also the owner, one half of the owners, the co-owner for Northborough Canadian Wrestling with Matt Connors. That's the other owner. Yeah, Thad Howard, I really enjoy watching him, even if he's not like the Human Man, but like you gotta have a lot of humor and comedy in wrestling. So yeah, and Ricky Mortis, he's making his debut in getting in East Coast Pro Wrestling, so that is something really big for him. Especially he's been getting in the reps, getting in the matches, and just getting better and better, learning from the best. And yeah, he's the Ghost Ricky Mortis might well be nominated for wrestler or male MVP the end of the year awards. Now, the second match was another title match, which was for the ECPW Women's Champion, which was held by Vanessa Craven. She defeats Madison Miles while FKA made a appearance on ringside, distracted Madison Miles that caused Craven to win the match and retain the title. I haven't seen like both of these ladies yet, but I have seen FKA before. Really good, really good guy though, and but I've heard a lot of great things about both Vanessa Craven and Madison Miles, so I can't wait to see them live. And third match, FKA defeated Shizenko in a grudge match. The fourth match, Rudy Lockhart. I didn't get any results for the Rudy Lockhart versus Ethan Knight match, but Ethan Knight cut a promo on stating that he is sick and tired of Rudy wherever he goes in the Maritimes. And so, yeah, like, you gotta have the best heel. Like, Ethan Knight, he's like one half of the Hollywood Heathens, and he's one of the best heels. Like, I love his character when he comes into the ring, and he has, like, the referee hold his jacket while he shimmies it out. It's so funny, dude. I just freaking love that. But Rudy Lockhart, he's Brian Danielson in the Maritimes. Like, he's getting up there, and he's gonna be He's gonna be nominated for Wrestler of the Year, or also Mayo MVP too. But so Rudy attacked Knight behind after coming through the crowd, which led to both them turning the match into a brawl all over the ring. Which I would imagine this would have been a crap show. It wouldn't have been like the spot there where I think Rudy went through a table. Holy shit. That's crazy. I remember that was like the biggest oh my god moment ever. The fifth match was a number one contenders match for the Celtic Roots Championship. So J.P. Sims with Mr. David A. Boyce defeats Cheap Chambers in a barn burner of a match. Like, what I mean, I watched this match on YouTube, and holy shit, it was a barn burner. I can tell you, like, there was a lot of, like, heat from the crowd giving, and the fans were giving the finger to J.P. Sims and Dave. Oh, man. Oh, man. But it's wrestling, come on. It's wrestling, and it's really awesome. Yeah, and like the Mr. David A. Boyce helped JP win the match by pinning Chip Chambers' feet to the apron, and that's what caused JP Sims to win. And the main event for that evening was for the East Coast Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, which was held by Lincoln Steen. Jonathan Cross defeats Lincoln Steen by disqualification after a grueling main event match. Well, I haven't seen Jonathan Cross. I've seen him like in other wrestling, other promotions on YouTube and Facebook and all. But He's one of the guys I'm looking forward to seeing in person. I've seen Lichtenstein before in North Pro, especially when he tag teamed with Wayne Dubs and fought the kid Rudy Lockhart. That was a good match though. Like I enjoy Lichtenstein as the heel and the babyface. It's that good. So the post match before the first match, fuck. Sorry if I'm repeating that. But anyways, the next event for East Coast Pro Wrestling is August 13th in Cape Breton, and August 16th, Anarchy, Ale House Anarchy at Daniel's Ale House in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It will be a 19 and up outdoor show. So that will be very interesting. And I think it's pretty cool that they're having that. Since there's like a lot of the guys that they wrestle at the beer hall, like the beer hall in Riverview, the Holy Whale Beer Hall, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Next up, the Kaizen Pro Wrestling presents Death Wish and the battle on the bridge. So I did get some results for some matches for the Death Wish show and some matches for the battle on the bridge show. So, excuse me. Perry Von Vicious retains the Pro Wrestling Grind title against Kobe Christ. Yeah, I've never seen Perry Von Vicious before. I've seen Kobe Christ before, obviously in IHW and in North Pro. He's one of the best guys. I really like. He is still my favorite wrestler in North Pro, and yeah, I think this would have been a really good match. Jason Boa defeats Ken Frazier via submission in a fatal four-way match against Matt Kerr, Ken Frazier, and Evan Gibbons. And yeah, Jason Boa is the choke artist. He's the local choke artist. Because he's from Freddie, so yeah, of course. And I've seen him at North Pro before. He's really got a good freaking song. I've seen him in CCW at some CCW shows when he used to wrestle there before, but yeah, he's really now he has his own training program, Ring Ready, which some of the wrestlers are starting doing that program, and plus it's one of the sponsors for North Pro Canadian Wrestling, which is awesome. Really happy for him. Excuse me. I've never seen Ken Frazier or Matt Kerr or Evan Gibbons before, but I think all three of them are newcomers, so they're getting in the reps, getting in the work, getting in the matches, and getting better and better, and learn from the best. Bison offers the team of Rip Bison and Demi Exo defeat Bone Candy, which is Benoit Gravel, the French Flux, Benoit Gravel, and Sydney Switty. Uh, and Denim Jorts, Ryan Denham and James Ryder or something like that, I think. But I won't say James Ryder, but whatever the guy's name is. I find this is really interesting because, well, I saw Benoit both in North Pro and in CCW. He's pretty good, really athletic. A lot of like high flying stuff. I enjoy watching him. He's really awesome. Uh, Dudes doing things. The team of Sebi, the walking gimmick himself, Sebi, Ryan Clary, and Daniel Wall. They faced Pratt Industries, but since Ryan Schimmel was suspended, they had to put a substitute in there. Dawson James. The team of Dawson James and Justine Ward with Ian Pratt. Pratt Industries. I've seen, well, mostly Ian Pratt and Dawson James at North Pro, but I've never seen like Justine before. I've seen Justine on YouTube, like Kaizen Pro Wrestling, and like the gimmickies. Now the Gremlin. Holy, it's something. I mean, it's interesting, but yeah, it's so something. So there's no contest for this match. It was due to Daniel Wall attacking Sebi and Clary, and Dawson James and Justine Ward attacked Ian, and Justine screams, "I quit." So I don't know what is the storyline with this. If Justine is like breaking, if the Pratt Industries is splitting up, just like the storyline with like when New Hook turned on Carnage and Sabotage split up for a little while and did singles matches. That's what I'm kind of thinking about this. But yeah, the main event for that show, Joey Wright retains the Kaizen title after Jason Bauer interfered the match and Joey hits Bobby Boyette with the title and defeats Bobby Boyette and retains the title. So I've seen Joey White in North Pro and in CCW, same as Bobby Boyette. And like Joey White, you gotta love the heel Joey White in North Pro. He's just got a lot of attitude. Reminds me of like, it sort of reminds me of like a little bit like Shawn Michaels and D-Generation X a little bit, because he does the suck it gesture, but it's kind of weird anyways. So for the Battle on the Bridge show match, the first match was the International Gauntlet. Then the second match, Rip Bison defeats Ian Pratt, then Jason Boa, then Bobby Boyette. The second match, Perry Von Vicious defeats Ryan Schimmel, Benoit Gravel, then Sebi, Delmi Exo comes in and defeats Perry. Delmi Exo defeats Justine Ward Daniel Wall and Sidney Sueti. Ian Pratt defeats Ken Frazier. Bobby Boyette beat um, Evan Gibbons. Ryan Schimmel beat Justine Ward. And Kobe Christ defeat Joey White. And the main event for that, Denim Jorts defeat Dudes Doing Things. Now for UCW, Robin McAllister, WWE alumni. Robin McAllister beat Dawson James. Justin Newhook beat Joey White. Madison Miles beat Big T. Rudy Lockhart beat Lincoln Steen. And yeah, like UCW had a lot of really good shows, especially like with the new champion, Chip Chambers, and plus like Rudy retaining the Atlantic UCW Atlantic Canadian Championship belt, which he deserves the push. Plus, same with Chip though, because I think Chip Chambers will be Wrestler of the Year, so that'll be good. Now, wrestling in Windsor. I watched some of the matches on YouTube. Rudy Lockhart beat Lincoln Steen and the Ghost Rick and Mortis in a triple threat match. I think like the kid Rudy Lockhart is really getting the push in Maritime Wrestling. Like I feel like he's getting more. He's the underdog, like I said. He's the Bryan Danielson of in Maritime Wrestling. He's one of the best guys, and so Dawson James defeats Sidewalk Sam, the Mutiny, the team of John Ryan and Cody Uno Ocho, also known as Lil Blay, or used to be Lil Blay. They defeat Spryfield's Finest, JP Sims, and Narcissus Saint. And Sabotage in a hardcore match, and this was for the tag team gauntlet match, and yeah, they really know it. So I didn't even know like John Ryan was a good guy in wrestling in Windsor, because I thought he'd be like the heel, because he does play a really good heel. He's also the new undisputed North Pro champion. Man, yeah, like he's one of the best heroes. I would say male MVP or Wrestler of the Year for the end of the year awards. And now we got like the NBWA Old Home Week Cup 3 in Woodstock, New Brunswick, at the Air Center in Woodstock, New Brunswick. The new NBWA Tag Team Champions, the team of Spike SD and Slick McGrick, retained they are known as Ace Dynasty, retained the tag team titles against Money Talks, the Big Bad Logan Green, and the pillar of the community, Kerry Gillum. Matt Strong defeats the Ultimate Male, Zane Valentine, the heel of heels. Pat Swayze beat Horsepower Hunter Sampson. Rick Owens beat Oscar Ironside. Nick Strong beat Patrick O'Neal. Larry Horowitz retained the NBWA heavyweight title against Chevron. Like, Larry Horowitz is basically the Wayne Jugs in CCW, because like when Wayne Jugs came out, his music would come on, so and everybody would jump out of their seats and start dancing, and Yeah, they really got the pop, and people saying Larry, Larry, kind of like the same thing with Wayne Judge, and that's what that's kind of what I feel the vibe with like Larry Horowitz. Uh, Rugged Rick Owens is the 2025 is the winner of the 2025 Old Home Week Cup winner. So big congratulations to Rick Owens for that. Uh, he's one of the best baby faces in the business, and this is one of the best. So, I mean, they just had their recent show there in Doketown for Doketown Destruction 2. Ace Dynasty once again retains the titles, the tag team titles against the team of Pat Persuasi and Shino. Zane Valentine defeated Oscar Ironside. Horsepower Hunter Sampson defeat Chevron by DQ. The Big Bad Logan Green beat Patrick O'Neal. Matt Strong defeats Scotty Crew. Nick Strong defeats Rick Owens. Larry Horowitz retains the NBWA heavyweight title against Port City's finest Caden. And the Ultimate Male Zane Valentine is the winner of the first annual Rumble on the River Battle Royale winner. And that was about the results they had. So yeah, the weekend I was pretty busy, especially I was out at a local music festival on Friday and went to a family reunion at my cousin's cottage in Camp Lumiere, New Brunswick, and went to the last night of Nash Rock Music Fest. It's pretty good. So Nash Rock Music Fest is like it's a local music festival near Lake Me, on the Nash Rock River, and it's they have like 3 days full of like live performers, local country bands and artists from all around New Brunswick, but there was a lot of like newer guys, like there was Carson Janik from Ontario, a lot of returning guys too, Riley Taylor returning, the mainlanders, and the Martin Boys were performing on Sunday. Waylon Napadogan, the Country Boys tribute band, and a lot more. And it's really fun, but it's not as fun when you get a bad hangover. It's brutal, but it is what it is. I had a great time both at National Music Fest and at the cottage. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, put your notifications on to keep up with with the news on wrestling, Maritime Wrestling, baby. And make sure to smash that subscribe button for more Maritime Wrestling content.